Emma had always been an average young woman, living an ordinary life in the bustling city. She worked a 9-to-5 job, had a few close friends, and lived in a modest apartment on the third floor of an old building. But everything changed the day she found the mirror. It was a rainy Sunday afternoon when she stumbled upon an antique shop she had never noticed before. Drawn by curiosity, she stepped inside. The shop was filled with relics from the past, each item whispering secrets of forgotten times. In the corner, almost hidden behind a dusty bookshelf, stood a tall, ornate mirror. Its frame was intricately carved with floral patterns and strange symbols. Emma felt an inexplicable urge to buy it. The shop owner, a frail old man with piercing blue eyes, warned her against it. "That mirror has a dark history," he said. "It's been returned to this shop many times, but it always finds its way back. People say it shows more than just a reflection." Emma brushed off his warning, thinking it was just a ploy to add mystique to the object. She bought the mirror and had it delivered to her apartment. The first few days were uneventful. Emma placed a mirror in her bedroom, admiring how it added a touch of elegance to the space. But then, things started to change. At first, it was subtle. Emma noticed that her reflection seemed off, as if there was a slight delay in its movements. She chalked it up to her imagination and shrugged it off. But the feeling of unease grew stronger each day. One night, as she prepared for bed, she caught a glimpse of something in the mirror that made her heart skip a beat. Her reflection was smiling, but she wasn't. She turned away, then quickly looked back. The reflection matched her movements perfectly. She convinced herself it was a trick of the light. Over the next few days, the incidents became more frequent. Emma's reflection would sometimes move on its own, making expressions she wasn't feeling. One evening, she saw her reflection wave at her. She stood frozen, fear gripping her heart. The reflection's smile widened into a sinister grin. Unable to bear it any longer, Emma covered the mirror with a sheet and decided to get rid of it the next day. But that night, she had a terrible nightmare. In the dream, she was standing in front of the mirror, and her reflection stepped out, grabbing her and pulling her into the glass. She woke up drenched in sweat, her heart pounding.